one thing, my mom knows it. Like, she has to fucking know it. But, like, if we go out to eat, she'll be like, she won't even ask. I'll be like, would you like to try? We always try each other's food, her and my sisters and everybody. And we always try to, everybody get something different. We try it, which is totally fine. But I'll be like, would you like to try some of my baked pasta? And she'll be like, yeah. And instead of, like, taking a piece off the edge, as any non-sociopath would do, she fucking forks the middle of that shit and rips it in half and... Why? It's the equivalent of burning the green on a social bong. Why you do? Why? Why you do that? Why you do this to me?
Their formation is broken.
I know. She'll do it to all of us. Like, me and my sisters are all a little bit ticky on the OCD thing. Just a little. Like, not non-functional. And, no shame, by the way, on anybody that is. Sucks. Shit fucking sucks. But she does it to all of us. On purpose. She'll break the spaghetti before she puts it in the pot. Oh, God, she tries. It's just the little things that just make you want to rip your ears out of your head or something. She does it on purpose. I know she does, because she thinks it's funny. Funny. Funny until I implode. My first college roommate was like that. Can I have a bite? Oh, my fuck. Stop. That's my mom will do that with a sandwich, but, like, she won't bite all the way through it, you know? So, like, half the tomato string comes out of her mouth and sticks to the sandwich, and it slides apart, kind of, and she hands it back to you, and you're like, what did I do to deserve that? Like, fucking fuck your food with your own penis all you like, but don't fuck my food up. Thank you. I washed it. It's very fluffy today. Nothing but Soylent for ages, and it kept him alive, but he lost the ability to digest solid food, and had to spend like 6 months rehabilitating himself. Dude, that's very, very real. Your gut, the natural flora of your gut is very specific to your diet, what you eat, your lifestyle. Your mom's intestines are partly in there. But, like, for instance, if you go vegetarian or vegan for a while and then you try to go right back on meat, your body is going to have a very, very, very asshole-ripping hard time digesting meat right away. Because depending on how long you've been a vegetarian or vegan, the enzymes in your stomach that are responsible for breaking down meat will go away because you don't need it anymore. Like, obviously, they're going to die. Like, they need to eat. That's what they're doing. They're eating. So if there's nothing to eat, they'll die, right? So you have to, like, slowly, like, start with eggs and cheese. I went vegan for a while. I dated a guy. Whatever. We won't go there. But you have to, like, very slowly get your gut back into eating that stuff.
This expedition at least
Stop it.
promises success.
I don't think... Oh. Thank the piss. Excuse me.
In radiance, may we find victory.
My sister mixes mashed potatoes and sauce? What kind of sauce? Dude, I can't with the broken spaghetti. Like, and my mom would be like, no, you don't understand. I'm not doing this to bother you. I'm doing this because it's easier to spiral up. I'm like, they're all uneven. How are you supposed to make a good spiral if they're all uneven? Yeah, you're not feeding him. That's exactly what it is. Yeah. The way to fix that is to cut a piece off with your fork, then hand it over to her while she... I mean, it's not really a problem for me anymore. I'm an idiot. I'd trust her. I mean, it's not... I'll still, like... As long as I'm not totally freaking out, like, you know, having a breakdown at that moment for some fucking reason in my life, I won't, like, not eat it. Although I can't say I haven't straight up just not eaten it after that's happened. Depends. I'm fragile, okay? Meat sauce in mashed potato. What the fuck? Not even a gravy? What is happening? I mean, respect, but what? 2 weeks. It was nice, and there's so much variety, but when I went back to a normal diet, I added in all veggie recipe stuff I learned. That's exactly what I do. Like, I'm like mostly vegetarian just by habit at this point. Every once in a while, I definitely want a big steak. Usually right after my period, I'm like, iron. And I eat one, which I'm fine with, because I eat eggs and stuff like that. I usually stay away from cheese, though, because it makes me break out. Dairy, like shitty dairy, makes me break out. Good cheese, like if I got like brie, like a nice brie or something like that, none of that would make me break out. It's like, American cheese. Yeah, gamers, exact. That's what my parents used to do. They called it like sausage gravy, or country gravy was another one they called it all the time. But absolutely, like that's delicious. But a red sauce, I can't even imagine what that's like in my mouth. To be honest, I have no idea. It's the uneven spirals. Like if all the little things are pointing off on every direction of your fork, where does my mouth go? There's a reason. I'm you know what though, Anubis, I find it really hard to trust someone who doesn't eat carbs as a choice. Like, are you gonna skin me and wear it like a suit of armor? Bread is delicious. Freaks me out when people are like, "Oh my god, I haven't had carbs in years." I'm like, "You you're gonna brag about it though? Is this a cry for help?" Knock 3 times if you're kept in someone's basement. Bum, 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 bum. I just want to help. Seems dangerous. American cheese, I don't think it's even cheese, to be honest. Ooh, a good sourdough, man. Oh my god, there's a really good bakery where I went to college. It was called like Artesian Breads or some generic name like that, but they had a rosemary sourdough bread that had like crystallized salt on the top of it with olive oil, and it was just really fucking good. Melted butter, fuck yeah. So carry on, I'm all about it. Like dude, I'm gonna be honest. I actually made fun of someone quite recently. They got mashed potatoes like I think we were at Thanksgiving. I think it was Zach. He like got mashed potatoes on his plate and then just poured gravy on them without making the divot. I was like, do you kill puppies as a hobby? Do you eat chapstick? Like, what happened? What's wrong with you? What what happened? It's just I want to help you. Do you need a hug? It freaked me out. It was weird. Who the fuck? It says American cheese product. Does it really? Oh my god, celiac. Stop. Any digestive disease, honestly. Celiac is horrific, but any of them, I really, really take for granted and also thoroughly enjoy that I can eat whatever I want, whenever I want, and have a very normal poop the next day. And I would like to keep it this way, please. I don't want none of that shit. None of that shit. Get out of my way. You gotta make the divot. Thank you. I'm glad I'm not. I mean, what? Shard cheddar. Seriously, shard cheddar. Ugh, dude, I grew up so close to Tillamook. Tillamook is my crack. I'm open to new options, but whenever I go to the grocery store, like if I see a block of Tillamook, I'll grab it. The sharp cheddar. It's like the black, a red block, I think. I think black is extra sharp. Tillamook is so fucking good. I can tell non-gluten food apart just by looking at it. I don't remember the last time I saw something that didn't have gluten in it. I don't think I know anyone personally who actually has celiac. With Crohn's, oh my god, I worked with so many cashiers who had Crohn's when I worked at Lowe's. I felt so bad for them, man. They would just tell me about their life and like the diet they have to go through and all this crazy stuff to just try to not leak out their buttholes all day or never poop again. The disease that basically makes your stomach make alcohol when you eat carbs. I've heard of it, but I've never seen it, and I've never known anyone with it, but I have heard of that. Isn't it like all sugars? Like they kind of get drunk when they eat carbs and sugars, I think, don't they? Something weird like that. We can get Tillamook here. Uh-huh. Just close enough, I think. I think Colorado might be the cutoff for Tillamook, but it's in Safeway, and it's not overpriced or anything. You know, we had it in Baltimore. Like, if you went to Wegmans, you could see Tillamook, but it'd be like $30 for like a block of Tillamook, something crazy like that. Oh yeah, Tillamook's so fucking good. I'm sure there's really good cheese elsewhere. I know Tillamook's good. Went to the factory. Extra sharp Cabot is, dude, my Nana at Christmas time would get those extra sharp Cabot. They were like the individual serving, of the Cabot extra sharps. You could just put it in your mouth and it would melt on your tongue. That cheese. It's incredible. You could maybe get in Nebraska. It'd be very corny though. I managed to get some from the decent faction of a kidney every once in a while. Wait, what? What's wrong with kidneys? My mom would make mashed potato patties with leftovers. Oh my God, yes. Latkes. My dad did that, my stepdad. I still can't figure out how he did them. Like, he somehow made those mashed potato patties so he could, like, fry them and they wouldn't fall apart. But every time I try to make them, they, like, fall apart in the pan. I don't get it. I've done everything possible. Add flour, taken flour out, put them in. I just don't get it. Oh, is the price? I'm an idiot. It's cool. Just ignore me. Hallucinated when they drank orange soda? The fuck? Lucky. Or not. David, you taking off? Sleep well, love. Oh my God, you have to add eggs? Go fuck yourselves. That's the one thing I've never done. Egg and potato and flour. So I've added flour and all this shit. I've never added egg. Why am I an idiot? This genius. I'm writing that down. I will forget. I love them. My stepdad used to make them anytime my mom made mashed potatoes. He'd make them for like any meal the next day, and they were so fucking good. Okay, just egg and flour. Seriously, that's the one thing I haven't tried. I feel a little idiotic. That's amazing. Thank you. They considered it lucky? Good. I mean, as long as they're not, like, losing their mind and, like, clawing their skin off or something weird. Crohn's is so bad. It's an autoimmune disorder, isn't it? Sales? Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's an autoimmune disorder as well. And it just progresses as you get older. Yeah, fatty items like eggs or mayo. The fat is great binder, and why... Oh, my God. I just can't believe I didn't think to put a fucking egg in it. I'm not an idiot. I don't like cooking, but I'm not an idiot. I'm okay at it. I don't not like cooking. I get bored. It's just not enough stimulus. Dry the potatoes too, and I have done that. I've definitely dried the potatoes because usually it's mashed potatoes, and then what I do is put them in like a bowl or something, like a metal bowl, steel bowl in the fridge, and I cover it in tinfoil and poke a couple holes in it to let them dry over the night. Like, I knew that part. Like, it's the egg. It's the fucking egg. I feel so dumb. That's so smart. Thank you though. Seriously, I'm going to make that now. Sales, I worked with a girl who, this was years ago at Lowe's, who she had Crohn's, and she was able to completely get off of medication by maintaining an insanely strict, high-fat, low-carb diet. It was wild. Like, she made her own yogurt by buying local, non-pasteurized milk. She would bring it home, make her own full-fat yogurt and all this. Like, it was insanely intense, the work she did to eat this way. But she was so proud of herself, and she was living such a better life. Like, she was able to be active and, like, go on trips with her husband and stuff. It was amazing to listen to her stories. What, you egg? You egg? I love eggs. I used to have wet dreams about eggs when I was a vegan. We need to take a break. But I'm a little... I might have a boner. It's fine. Just hiding it for a minute. I'm not a big fan of this dude. Okay. I changed my mind. I love you.
A death by inches.
Oops. Dude, homemade mayonnaise and jarred mayonnaise are not the same. I firmly believe that. Like, I fucking hate mayonnaise, but it's because I grew up in a family that worships mayonnaise, and they just slather it on, Jesus, on everything. So I was, like, overly exposed to it. I think that's more of it. I fucking hate mayo. but I have been forced to try homemade mayo on various things like sandwiches, and it doesn't even taste. It's not the same thing, in my opinion. It's not the same. It's not the same. Oh my god, knives. You love mayo, though. Isn't that your favorite? Me too. That's exactly Viata. I'm the same. Like, I either have to have something I'm gonna put in the oven for a long period of time, otherwise I'm gonna burn the food because I'm literally the same. Like, I just can't stand and stare at something cooking. I gotta go do something. Like, I'll end up on my fucking ground cleaning the floors or something. I gotta do. I can't just stand there and stare. I just get so bored. Ooh, depending on the amount of potatoes, 1 to 2 eggs, salt, pepper. I mean, I think 2. I mean, honestly, I think 2 eggs would be great. It's not like you could fuck it up with too many. Just kidding. Also, what the hell is Miracle Whip? I don't know what they do to it, but I think it's leave it in the sun. Duke's? Ooh, I've never had that. I've never even seen it. Isn't it literally vinegar and eggs? I don't want night terrors when I force myself to sleep. Oh my god, knives, get this. So before I was a sexually active human, one of my older female cousins told me not to worry about cum because it's just like mayo. I was so ready to suck a dick. It's not, by the way. She lied. I don't know whose dick she's sucking, but it ain't good. That's a bad dick. Fuck a dick. Oh shit, it's a Southern brand. That's probably why. The most, I mean, I've lived in DC, but that was it. It's not really the South or the North. It's just kind of the weird sinking middle. Oh yeah, it's just bad. Wait, are we talking about cum or mayo? Cum's not that bad. Honestly, I'd take cum over mayo any day. Cum doesn't have a weird, tangy, sour aftertaste you question for years to come. Cum. This is like the exact same battle we just went through. Roller pigeons? Are they native or are they just an interesting pigeon? Maybe. Roller pigeon? In Baltimore, the Baltimore Zoo actually has a really, really cool bird house you can go in where they're free flying. Different kinds of pigeons and stuff are in there, like from Africa and stuff. It's really cool. You mean the rats? They see me rolling. They hating. Yeah, rats. They're rats. Timber forests are often dead. Oh, really? Oh, it's old forest versus timber forest. Oh, because of the clearing constantly. Yeah, that's sad. I get it, but it's sad. I grew up in a logging community, and they even think it's sad. I literally feel like it's deja vu. I just did this exact same fight. It's fine. Dude, that guy hits hard. Why did I hate him before? He was doing nothing before. That's why. Why are you suddenly useful? Wrong one. They do loops? Oh, really? Those are like literally the pigeon of New York City. And like every large city that has pigeons. That's why I said rats. They're just everywhere. And they're usually like have 3 legs or 1 leg and a couple heads. They're usually pretty scary looking. Hit by a few cars. Nothing can kill them. Kind of like a rat. My sister hates them. Oh my god, they literally do flying loops. Stop it. Okay, that's... I've never seen one do that. Oh, fuck! Nope. Yada's gotta live. I've never seen one do that in my entire life, but that's pretty cool. God damn it, you...
This is no place for the weak or the foolhardy.
This is... that. I literally think I named 2 people and Viata was one of them, and this is why it's just a terrible time.
The bigger the beast,
Fuck.
the greater the...
She didn't even get 1 hit. It's fine, I'm having a really good time. I gotta find another Hellion. Sorry, Viata. Didn't really have a chance, to be fair. You can't do anything from there, really? Useless. I know, it's fine. I get a lot of Hellions, thankfully. It's like, it's not that I like occultists more, but like occultists and shit like that, and healing classes, I never get any, so when one dies, I'm like, what do I do now? Fuck. What do I do now? Eat some shit, make it wait, these aren't that bad. I'm having a bad time. It's fine. No one has a good time in this game. I'm fully convinced of it. I want that still. I definitely want that still. Fuck a cock on the dick farts. Wait, is this a really... Nah, I don't need that many fucking torches. Having a lot of fun.
Glittering gold, trinkets
It seems like the drivers down here are getting more aggressive and already feel like they are hype. What do you mean? How so? How so, Cal? If you don't mind elaborating, I'm just an idiot. Stop it. Just eat it. Eat your... Wait, how are you full? Did I feed that person? I must have. Fuck a dick. I've lost my spirit. I can't believe someone died. It's fine. We're having a great time.